Hello, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, hi, I'm V and I do videos on product reviews and tutorials. Please remember to like and also subscribe so you can stay up to date with my latest uploads and videos. We are almost at 10,000 subscribers, which is totally crazy. Every like, every subscribe counts, so thank you so much. So as you can see by the title of the video, I'm going to be dyeing my hair again. It's been several months since I last dyed my hair. You may not be able to see it right now. You can kind of see it actually, but there's parts at the bottom that are obviously a lighter color from when I used to have blonde hair. I don't like that you can see the separation between the two colors, and when I do updos, it doesn't look as crisp and clean. So we're gonna go one full color all over my head. Something that's like a little bit closer to my root color. Today I'm going to be using the WELLA KOLESTON PERFECT, and this is in the shade 3/0 dark brown. So we're going to be playing with this today. I've used products from the KOLESTON line before and I've really liked the results and how long it lasts on my hair. This is part of the Pure Naturals collection because it is a more natural color. So we're gonna put this on my head and hopefully just get rid of this light brown that we have and have one full solid color. So if you want to see how this turns out, then please keep watching this video. Okay, so welcome to the tutorial portion of this video. I've already brushed my hair, so it's all ready to go. I tend to like to separate my hair into two pieces just so that it's a little bit easier to work with. So I'm gonna go ahead and just separate basically from like part of my ear. And then I'm going to clip it up using a clip that I don't really care about, slash is easy to clean. So this is going to be the first area that I'm going to work with, just so it's a little bit easier to make sure everything is fully coated. So it does say for mixing ratio, 1 part of the KOLESTON Perfect hair color to 1 part WELLA Perfect developer. So I do have the WELLA Perfect developer here. This is the 20 volume. So it's gonna be 1:1, so that's pretty easy. The hair dye itself is 2 ounces of product. So pretty easy math, we're just gonna do 2 ounces of the developer. So since my plastic mixing bowl does have measuring lines inside, I'm gonna go ahead and measure out the 2 ounces of my developer. And before I forget, I'm going to put on some plastic gloves. These are dirty from the last time that I dyed my hair. So now we have the hair dye, and we're just gonna pour all of it into the plastic mixing bowl. Okay, so this is fully empty, so now we can go ahead and mix. So, without further ado, let's begin. Also remember to wear a shirt that you do not care to get dirty because this will stain. Obviously this shirt is like my designated painting, hair dyeing shirt, so I don't really mind painting just like all over it. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and release some of my hair. Again, it's so much easier to do this process in sections. You have so much more control over how much hair you want to paint, and making sure that you have full coverage all over and you're not going to be missing any spots. Okay, so I'm fully covered on my head and my arms, and I got some of my forehead. Anyways, I'm fully coated. I'm going to leave this in to develop for about 20 minutes. Then I'm going to just regularly wash it with shampoo. And after I've shampooed my hair, I'm going to use this color sealing spray. And it's just to kind of like nourish and keep your hair color from coming out every time you wash your hair. I'm going to let this develop for 20 minutes and let's see how this turns out.
So this is the result. It actually ended up being maybe a shade or 2 darker than my natural hair, which was a little bit surprising, but I actually really liked it. I found that it really made my eyes pop. And then even so, I find that the color really lasted. Probably only really saw some color fading after about a month and a half. Then maybe the parts that were a bit lighter on my end started to come through, but for the most part, it really stayed solid. Hope you guys like the result.